At the beginning of a narcissist relationship, you may feel like the happiest person alive. They spend every waking moment with you, call you and message you all the time, lavish you with praise and say that you're soulmates. Then things change. You suddenly feel abandoned. They're cold and distant, and the once lavish praise is replaced by criticisms and sly digs. Is a narcissist discard on its way? As you're probably aware, narcissist relationships have a fairly predictable pattern. They usually love bomb at the beginning. Then, when they feel they have you hooked, the devaluation begins. This sometimes deteriorates further into a discard, but not always. Here are some things to look out for if you suspect a narcissist might be ready to discard you. They have opportunity for an affair. Most narcissists only discard their current primary partner if they found a more suitable replacement, because they don't like being alone. More suitable usually means more controllable, but it could also be someone who's wealthier or more glamorous if that's what floats their boat. And this replacement may be someone they're having an affair with, or one of their numerous friends that they flirt with. Narcissists don't look for mutual love. They want someone to use and abuse, and if they see someone who's more compliant, then they're usually sold. That's why a narcissist might discard you for someone who's less attractive, has less personality, and is less successful. Many narcissists prefer someone they can control. So don't be fooled into thinking that they won't replace you with their unattractive friend. If you feel a discard is on its way, look for the signs they're having an affair, or that they're getting closer to someone else, even if they don't seem like a good fit. They suddenly treat you worse. Narcissists don't care about anyone but themselves, and the only thing that stops them from being totally abusive is self-interest. As I mentioned earlier, narcissists hate being alone, and they understand that if they treat you too badly, you'd be long gone. So the narcissist maximizes the situation. They do this by treating you as badly as they can get away with. They find your line and lightly treat you a touch better than this, so that they can use and abuse you as much as possible without quite pushing you away. Sometimes the narcissist gets too big for their boots and oversteps the mark, but they usually realise this and may treat you better for a while just to keep you sweet. When a discard is on its way, the narcissist suddenly treats you much worse and sustains it, because they no longer care what you think, as they have nothing to lose. This differs from neurotypicals in the same position, because they usually feel bad when they're about to end a relationship, so they treat their partners better to alleviate their guilt. They become less controlling. When a discard is imminent, narcissists surprisingly become less controlling. In the past, they may have given you a hard time if you came home from work 10 minutes late, or if you didn't answer their messages straight away. But now, the narcissist doesn't care. They have another piece of property to worry about, and because they're in-the-moment people, they don't even hide their sudden change in attitude. The narcissist might even encourage you to see your friends and pay no attention to where you've been or with who, because they've got bigger fish to fry. At its extreme, the narcissist may even encourage you to have an affair, because then it would be your fault the relationship broke down and not theirs. The mask is dropped. During the discard phase, narcissists often completely change their behaviour and personality. They may drink more, stay up later, and do even less round the house. Things they used to enjoy with you no longer interest them, and they may react angrily when you suggest doing something. Narcissists are well accustomed to wearing a mask and pretending to be someone they're not. To casual acquaintances, they may come across as kind, funny, and helpful. To those closer to them, they may reveal their darker side, but usually not all of it, because they know you'd run a mile if you did. But now they're about to discard you, they can reveal more of their ugly side, because they no longer care what you think or whether you leave. So you begin to see a character transformation, and it's not pretty. you see them less. When a discard is on its way, you're likely to see much less of the narcissist. They might suddenly have to work late most evenings, or spend more time with their friends. Whilst the narcissist may or may not be having an affair, it's clear that they no longer value spending time with you, and they may cancel plans last minute just to spend time with other people. Smear campaign. Narcissists know that when a relationship ends, their secrets may be revealed, so they sometimes plan ahead by engaging in a smear campaign before the relationship has ended. The narcissist hopes to let the world know that you're jealous, crazy, difficult. This is for two reasons. The first is so they seem justified in discarding you, like they had little choice because of your behaviours. This allows them to save face and gives the appearance that the split was your fault and not them trading you in. The second is to tarnish your reputation so that no one listens if you reveal what they were really like behind closed doors. Then their public reputation remains intact. So if you find the narcissist suddenly criticising you to others, then it's a sign a discard is on its way. Final thoughts. When a narcissist discards you, it's not your fault, although they're likely to blame you. Narcissists have no loyalty or love for others, and as with any relationship, things can't stay as fresh and as exciting as the day you first met. So the narcissist inevitably gets cold feet and looks for better options, especially if you're not as controllable as they like. Once a narcissist finds someone, they coldly discard you, like someone might discard an old toaster or a kettle. They don't even do it nicely. That's because narcissists see people as commodities to be used, rather than fellow human beings with thoughts and feelings. Whilst it feels awful when a narcissist discards you, look on the bright side. They've done you a favour. The narcissist was leeching off you the whole time and had no real love or connection with you, which is why they can coldly replace you. But now they've discarded you, they've set you free. The sad thing is that your replacement probably thinks they've found the one and may be head over heels in love. But as sure as day becomes night, the same will happen to them. And when it does, don't be surprised if the narcissist comes back, knocking on your door.